Welkom op mijn YouTube kanaal. Mijn naam is Adrie van der Kreken. Velen van jullie kennen mij als speaker op nationale en internationale wedstrijden. Maar ik interview ook graag sporters om zo wat meer van hun te weten te komen. En deze kans kon ik niet aan me voorbij laten gaan. Ik zit hier op CSI de Peelbergen, de February Tour. En een van de deelnemers is niemand minder dan Martin Fuchs, de nummer 2 van de wereld. Dat gaan we zo maar doen. Welcome Martin.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for your cooperation for this interview.
Of course.
The last 2 years, 2018 and 2019, must be incredible for you. Tell us more.
Yeah, they've been amazing. I have had a lot of success, especially at the championships with the silver medal at the World Equestrian Games, gold medal at the European Championships, second place at the World Cup final. Now winning in Geneva the Rolex Grand Prix. That has been a fantastic year. World number 1 in January 2020. 7 5-star Grand Prix wins last year. It's unbelievable journey.
Unbelievable, yeah. It's such an amazing horse. But later on, more about Clooney. Where are you most proud of in your career, as rider or anything else?
Definitely of the world number 1, because I've won some Grand Prix before. I've won championship, but the world number 1 really shows that you've been consistent over 1 year with different horses at different events. So it's really, it reflects the whole year and it reflects the whole program.
Great, the number 1 of the world.
Yes.
Yeah. Now the number 2, but.
But that's fine. No, I was really excited, really trying hard to become number 1, and a bit nervous about it also. And now since I was number 1, I feel great about it, and I'm not stressed about it at all anymore. No. Now my goal is just to stay in the top 10.
Yeah, okay. Who is your greatest example in your life and why?
I'd say in riding wise it's for sure Steve Gerda. I train a lot with him, we are good friends, and he's just been, since I was very small, already a role model. And he has had with so many different horses big success. He has had so many big championships wins or good placings, and I think he shows week after week or year after year what a great horseman he is and how he can prepare different horses to different kind of big events.
Over so many years already.
Over many years, in his young age.
Yeah. How do you best describe yourself?
Well, I'm very ambitious, but quite relaxed, I would say. I like to take some time off of riding also sometimes. I like to go for walks or do some other things, some spa, or go to the city and not just be on the horse 24/7. But obviously I like to go traveling to the shows. I like to compete. At the end, that's really what I love to do, what is my passion, to compare myself with the others and to try to beat the best in the world.
Easygoing but very ambitious.
Yeah.
That's it. Beautiful. Yeah. What's in your life the most important principle?
Well, that's hard to say. I guess I always try to do good things for myself and my horses. I try to take care of myself, to make time for myself and not just be working all the time. And I think that's very important, to have a good people around you, to take care of your family and friends or partner. And that's definitely something that the past few years I have been working at more, or putting more attention on than just the riding and only the competing.
Okay, it's you're a team player.
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay. What do you regret?
Well, I don't have many big regrets. First, I thought maybe I would say the Grand Prix in Aachen, which I was very close to winning. But honestly, it's not. I don't regret anything. I learned so much from this moment. It really helped me move forward in my career. It made me and Clooney much stronger and much better after that. I did a lot of reflecting about it. I put a lot of thoughts in it, why it happened, what happened there, how I can make it better. And I definitely think that this very sad moment at the time has made me and the partnership with my horse Clooney much better.
Better, yeah. Oh, great. What do you prefer to do in your free time? Walk a little bit?
Yes, exactly. In my free time I like to go to the city, I like to go for walks or do a spa afternoon. I often like to look at show plans, think about where I'm gonna ride my horses, what I'm gonna do in the next few months.
Okay.
And otherwise also sometimes quite often to look at some horses, clip my horse, or otherwise some other live channels and follow the results.
Okay. Living in Switzerland, I think skiing?
I used to ski, now the past 2-3 years I didn't really ski anymore.
No.
My girlfriend Paris and me, when we have vacation, we usually go to the States, to the beach or to Mexico. So we enjoy the warm weather too.
Sounds good, Martin.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. What do you think is your biggest shortcoming?
Shortcoming?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Not only the easy ones.
No, difficult question.
Yeah.
As I said, I try not to only put attention on horses, to make sure that myself and my health is not shortcoming, to take care of my back, to take care of what I eat, and to try to progress in that. Otherwise, shortcoming, maybe some friends from school that I don't really have time anymore to meet them. So because usually I'm just Monday, Tuesday at home.
Yeah.
And often after a hard weekend, Mondays I'm quite tired, I ride in the mornings, then afternoon I make off, Tuesdays already preparing again for leaving to the show. Yeah. So it's definitely something, maybe my friends from school, or not the close family, but like my cousins and this part of the family that I would like to see more often.
The week needs more days.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What's your biggest disappointment in your career?
I would say this was the Rolex Grand Prix in Aachen.
Aachen.
Yeah.
Really disappointed.
Yeah.
What does it mean when Martin is really disappointed?
I was very upset. I was crying right after the round when I got off Clooney. Still on the way home from Aachen, I was crying a couple times. But then the next morning when I woke up, all was already good again. It was just a couple weeks, months before the Olympic Games in Rio. Yeah. So I was really motivated because I was so close on winning the Grand Prix in Aachen, and I had the feeling if I can almost win in Aachen, I could win anywhere. So
such a special tournament, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you'll get another chance.
Thank you.
Aachen, 2018 and 2019 were great years for you and Clooney. Which of the victories is for you the most special one?
The Rolex Grand Prix in Aachen, in Geneva, sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Can you
in
tell
front of the home crowd. It was such an amazing class. The stadium was sold out. Big jump off, many riders in it. I walked the jump off already before the first round, and I walked the course, and I told my dad this jump off is perfect for me.
Okay.
Like I can be really fast in it. And then when I was clear, I had really my plan, what I wanted to do. I put all the risks in it, and then watching the other riders go and trying to beat my time and being very close. Or Peter De Vos was even faster, but he had a rail on the last fence.
Yeah.
And then at the end, when Dara Kenny had a rail and it was sure that I won, it was just so amazing.
That feeling.
Yeah, that feeling was
That's
great.
so special.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Tell us more about Clooney. Bred by, I looked after it, Mr. Bernd Richter.
Yeah.
In Germany?
In Germany.
Germany?
Yeah.
Tell us more about when did you bought the horse, or tell us?
I remember the day when a friend of mine offered me Clooney. I was riding out in the woods on the phone with a good friend of mine, Michael Cristofaletti, and then he told me that his girlfriend Jana Vargas was riding a really good horse at the World Championship of the 7-year-olds in Lanaken.
Yeah.
And then I went home after my hack and I went to check the videos of Clooney. I really liked him. I showed to my dad and to my owner at the time, Gregor Robertson, and we arranged right away a trial. Went there the week after, tried him over 2 days, and bought him without any doubts.
Yeah.
Then he came home. The first day I rode him at home, I fell actually. I wanted to go on a hack, and he was not so nice. When he doesn't know things, he can be a bit tricky.
Okay.
And then I fell with him after 5 minutes, and then back on, and we rode okay. But ever since then, he has been very good. When I started competing him, he has been a great horse. Already as an 8-year-old, he won the Swiss championships of the elite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
8-year-old horse, and after that, he has been on the 5-star level.
Yeah. Was he always as successful as over the past years?
Not as successful as over the past years, but he has always been very good. He has always been clear a lot, but we weren't that fast yet. Just in the last 3 years, I would say, we started to be as competitive as now, to be as fast as now, and that's definitely
And that all at
an
the highest
advantage for
level.
these Grand Prix.
Yeah. Oh, great. What would you mention as his most special quality of Clooney?
He's just very smart. He knows exactly where the poles are. Even now today I rode him in a 135 class. I just let him gallop, and you can always see his ears are forward, his legs are always at the same place. He has just a very unique style, but a very, very efficient style.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah. Tell us about your ambitions for the short time 2020.
Well, I'm here to prepare for the Dutch Masters. Clooney has had a break after the win in Geneva.
Yeah.
So now he's preparing for the next Rolex Grand Slam. Since I'm the live contender, that's very exciting.
Yeah.
He's gonna jump here another 2 classes, and then he has a week break. Then we go to the Dutch Masters.
Okay. He stays here in the Netherlands?
No, we take him home.
Take him home
Yeah.
too? Yeah, okay.
Take him home.
Great. Yeah. And your ambitions further away?
Well, further away, there's definitely soon the Rolex Grand Slam in Aachen. As we spoke about it, I still have a big goal there. Clooney jumped fantastic last year in Aachen. We had 2 rails in the second round of the Rolex Grand Prix, but I had a great feeling, which gives me a lot of confidence. And then obviously the biggest goal for this year, the Olympic Games in Tokyo.
Oh, that must be so special.
That must be so special. It is special.
Great. Okay.
But I also have many other nice horses.
Yeah.
Like last year I won with Clooney 3 or 4 5-star Grand Prix, but then also with the Sinner I won a 5-star Grand Prix, and with Chaplin he won 2 5-star Grand Prix. And very exciting, Chaplin got hurt after his win in Estoril, and he's now here in Pielbergen for the first time competing again, which is very exciting for me to have him back at the show.
Great.
And I just hope he keeps going well. I take show after show, I jump him here now, and then he will do Arezzo beginning of April.
Okay.
He does 2 weeks in Arezzo, and then slowly bring him back to the 5-star level. I think by the time of month of May I want to have him back on the...
He will be back.
I hope so.
Great. Yeah. About your stay here in Kronenberg, do you like it here?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. The people here do their utmost for top conditions. What do you like most here?
I definitely like that the footing is very good. That's obviously was a big factor for me to bring all my top horses here. The footing is good, the indoors are nice, so I really wanted to, I really felt I can bring my best horses here and give them some nice rounds.
Yeah.
When the weather is good, we can ride outdoors on the big sand ring, which changes everything, so you can work your horses, you have enough space, and that's a big advantage at the show here.
Wow, great. Well, the Dutch Masters, we talked about it in 2 weeks after winning the Rolex Grand Prix of Geneva. The Rolex Grand Prix of the Dutch Masters is a very special one. How do you prepare the horse and yourself for such an important tournament? That's the most important tournament besides the Olympic Games. Okay, but
for myself, I try not to do anything different. We have so many big shows week after week. We do so many 5-star shows the whole year. But obviously, then there's a few major shows, like for me the 4 Rolex Grand Slams, which are then even more special than the other shows. Just what I try is that I plan my top horses, Clooney and Chaplin, for these shows.
Yeah.
to have them in the best possible shape,
Yeah.
to have them well rested, but anyway not too fresh, and that's what was the goal now for the Dutch Masters. Clooney had a break after Geneva,
Yeah.
and he's just jumping here in Pielbergen a few rounds just to get ready. A week break, and then he does the big show. I think that's a good plan for him.
Okay. It looks good, Clooney over here.
It looks good, yeah.
It looks very good. Yeah. Okay. Is there something you want to say to your fans? And you have a lot of fans also here in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Is there something you want to say to them?
Well, I'm very happy to finally be taking part at the Dutch Masters. It's my first time there, which is crazy. But I'm really excited. Everyone speaks very highly of this show.
Yeah.
They all say it's like one of the best shows, and the atmosphere must be amazing.
Yeah.
And I really do like these shows where you feel that they have a lot of tradition, a lot of history. My parents have competed there, my uncle was there, my godfather, so it's very
Special.
very special.
Those places. To all your fans, please come over.
Yes, please come to watch and
Hertogenbosch.
support me.
Yeah, okay. And then we have here at the Pielbergen, we have in March and April, we have a tour. What would you say to the riders who haven't been here at the Pielbergen and who will possibly compete at that show?
Yeah, it's definitely worth coming here. The rings are very nice. I haven't jumped yet on the outdoor show, but it looks all very good. The footing looks also very good out there. So I will definitely be also once back here for the outdoor show.
Okay, great. Hey, thanks for the interview.
Thank you.
Good luck in Hertogenbosch, the Dutch Masters.
I'll see you there.
Yeah, we see each other there. and have a nice day here in Kronenberg.
I do.
And thanks for your cooperation.
Of course. Thank you.